Hi, welcome to PN Recapped Mystery. Today we explain the movie called 365 Days. Beware of spoilers, watch out and take care, and I hope you enjoy the video. In the beginning, movie shows after a gathering between the Torricelli Sicilian mafia criminal family and black market sellers, Massimo Torricelli watches a beautiful lady on beach. His dad, head of the Sicilian mafia family, is abruptly shot dead, harming Massimo also. 5 years later, Massimo is currently a merciless and brutal pioneer, having taken control over the Torricelli wrongdoing family. In Warsaw, Laura Beale, a red-hot brunette leader, is unhappy in her relationship with her boyfriend Martin, who repels her when she attempts to start sex. Laura celebrates her 29th birthday in Italy with companions, yet after Martin humiliates her, she takes a walk and runs into Massimo, who suddenly kidnaps her. At his villa, Massimo uncovers to Laura that she was the lady at the beach 5 years ago, and that when he was harmed, everything he could ponder was her. Subsequent to looking for a really long time, lastly recognizing her at the airport, he needed to have her and expects to keep her as a detainee for 365 days until she falls in love with him, promising a life of unending extravagance. At the point when she attempts to escape, he undermines her family, shows her photos of Martin's disloyalty, and tells her a separation letter was conveyed to Martin for her sake. He consoles her that he won't touch her without her consent, as he touches her without her consent. With no means of escaping, Laura gives in. Over the course of the following 2 months, as they get to know each other, a vindictive and furious Laura incites him by wearing unmentionables and uncovering dresses. Nonetheless, she gradually begins to get him to drill down into his own life. At a hotel in Rome, she prods him again and he sleeves her to the bed. She is compelled to watch Massimo get oral sex from another lady. Thereafter, he strokes Laura's body and she seems to yield. However, he stops, releases her, and orders her to get dressed for a club. At the club, Laura parades herself for Massimo and his companions, incensing him. At the point when she starts to flirt with a man from the opponent mafia family, the man grabs her without wanting to. Massimo and the others draw their weapons while Laura is removed from the club. The next morning, Laura awakens on a yacht to Massimo and his kindred mafioso, Mario, contending. During the evening, Massimo shot the man's hand, who had grabbed Laura, actuating a mafia battle between the two families. Mario demands that Massimo needs to dispose of Laura, yet he denies. Laura endeavors to apologize, yet Massimo faults her for the episode. As they contend, Laura falls into the water and totally frenzies and thinks she is going to die by drowning, which influences her heart condition. Then, at that point, Massimo jumps in to save her. At the point when she awakens, he concedes he was frightened she probably won't make it and doesn't have any desire to lose her. At that point she falls in love with him, as a montage outlines by the different simulated intercourses scenes on the yacht. Massimo permits Laura to visit her family in Warsaw. He tells her he loves her and will join her after finishing up business. In Warsaw, Laura hangs tight for Massimo for a really long time with no contact. She reconnects with her dearest companion Olga and they go clubbing. She runs into Martin, who says he has been searching for her to apologize and clarify the photos. He endeavors to persuade her to accommodate and follows her back to her apartment, where Massimo is surprisingly waiting. He advises Martin to go. Irate at being deserted, Laura slaps Massimo. While having intercourse, she opens his shirt to see wounds from the mafia war. She admits to him that she adores him. The next morning, Massimo proposes and she accepts. In any case, she requests that he keep his occupation hidden from her folks. Back in Italy, Mario advises Massimo regarding rising strains. At some point, Laura specifies feeling unwell yet dismisses seeing a doctor. They talk about their forthcoming wedding that her family isn't permitted to join in, as she doesn't need them to find what Massimo does. Nonetheless, Massimo permits Olga to come as Laura's bridesmaid. At the point when Olga visits, Laura uncovers she is pregnant. Olga urges her to inform Massimo regarding the pregnancy. In the interim, Mario gets a call from the Torricelli source that the opponent mafia family is going to kill Laura. Laura's car enters a tunnel yet doesn't come out the opposite side. Mario hurries to observe Massimo similarly as Laura's call out of nowhere closes. Understanding the ramifications, Massimo stalls, as a squad car booms at the entry of the tunnel. To watch more explanations of these kinds of movies, click on the videos on your screen, and don't forget to let me know how you feel about today's video in the comments down below. Kindly like the video and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss any new videos. Thanks for watching.